Here we go. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Bradman365. I believe it is day 72 of Bradman365. How are you doing? I got off the phone with my mom, and she told me that yesterday's vlog was boring. Because she's like, what, you get to New York and all of a sudden your vlogs are boring now? And so I said to myself, I'm going to fix this so that I can actually see myself. I said, you know what? I'm just going to get in front of this thing and I'm going to talk a little bit. I'm going to tell you guys stuff that's been going on. And I apologize for the fact that the vlogs may have been boring yesterday because here's the deal. I'm still exploring the area. I'm still brand new to the area and I wanted to go out and try something different. So that's what I did. Went out, tried something different, and had a wonderful time. Met a guy who's a bartender or a waiter who's from Iowa. I didn't meet a guy. Hold on. Let me reverse that. Didn't have a wonderful time last night. Meet some guy. That wasn't what happened. I had a wonderful time last night, but I met a guy who was from Iowa. So that was fantastic. You know, we had something in common. We talked about Fat Tire beer. Fat Tire, which is made in Chicago, which they do not have in New York yet. Let me tell you some of the little things that are different about New York than Iowa. In New York, we have all right, here's how you do bartending. There's well drinks, there's whatever drinks, and then there's top shelf drinks. And the well drinks in Iowa are like $2. The next level is like the yellow cap is what we call them, are like $3, and then the top shelf's like $3.50. Okay, I used to drink this stuff called Jeremiah's Weed, which is like a sweet tea, which is actually like a whiskey that tastes like iced tea with sugar in it. It's a fantastic drink. You can just drink it with water, and it's wonderful. I look at the menu because they have this bar menu in New York. All right, in Iowa, it's $2 for a weed and water, maybe $2.50 for a weed and water. I'm not sure. In New York, it is $6 because for some reason, Jeremiah Weed, even though it's not considered a premium top shelf drink in Iowa, is considered a premium top shelf drink in New York. Blew my mind. So I didn't order weed and water, which kind of made me sad because weed and water would remind me of home. I did, however, text one of my friends back home, and I texted her and I said, Jeremiah Weeds are $6. And she could not believe that that was the situation. So that was just one of the things that's happened so far. Other things that are interesting is today I was walking, and these two Jewish guys in full Jewish garb come up to me and they go, "Excuse me, sir, are you Jewish?" And I said, "No, I'm not." And they said, "We just want to let you know that today is the Jewish New Year." And I said, "Well then, Happy Jewish New Year." Didn't know what else to say to that, so I was just like, "Happy Jewish New Year." Didn't know if I should like blow something, like, ooh, not one of them. Okay? Not one of them. Oy vey. Systematically. Oy vey. Verschnuckena. I don't know any words in Jewish. But if I knew some Yiddish, Yiddish is what you say. I know none of the words in Yiddish. Yesterday, I think I talked about this today. I think I talked about it yesterday. I'll talk about it again today. Michelle and I sat here and we watched this movie called Happy Accidents. And it's got Marissa Tomei, who's extremely gorgeous. And it's got this guy that comes from, who she starts dating, and he says that he comes from the future. And it's funny because the guy's from Dubuque. But in the movie, Dubuque, Iowa is, there's been a couple earthquakes, and Dubuque is actually like coastal land. Like it's California. So Iowa's actually like on the coast in the year 2439 or whatever year it was that took place, which I think is kind of interesting because we've been around for over 2,000 years and there hasn't been that big of a shift in the continents. If you think about it, a shift like that would take a lot longer than 400 years to happen. So that's just something, because if the continents were all together, we don't know about it because it took millions of years for them to separate. But there hasn't been some sort of thing where it's been like, oh, you know what? 2,000 years ago, I mean, there's been slight things like maybe if you look at like stuff like Louisiana, it's changed, and Florida maybe might look a little bit different. Like if you went back in time and took a picture of it 2,000 years ago, but I doubt that like the entire coastline would change in 400 years. I think I'm going out tonight. I'm going to go out tonight. Justin and Michelle are not here, and I have the apartment completely to myself. And I was doing some odds and end things, getting some, well, not completely to myself because this guy's back here. This guy right here is back here. So I think I'm going to go out and have some fun. Explore some more. I've been exploring. I found a couple interesting bars. I think I'm going to go farther down. I might actually go into Uptown. I might actually hop on a subway and go to Manhattan. I'm afraid to, though, because I'm afraid to have a drink and then get confused and then not know how to get back, but I think I'll be okay. We'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens there. I do want to say that something cool is going to happen on Monday, and I hopefully will have some amazing vlog footage either Monday or Tuesday, depending on how late I get the vlog stuff. But I got invited to something, and it is just fantastic, and I can't even talk about it because I don't think I can talk about it until I actually have the physical ticket in my hand. But I got invited to something pretty cool, and it's my first cool New York event. And I promised you guys that I would be going to cool New York events, and so tomorrow, Monday, is my first cool New York event, and I'm excited. So, that being said, that's my vlog. I hope that today was a little bit more interesting than yesterday. You're watching Bradman365, and have a wonderful rest of the day.